Hello there guys, and welcome to a new era of my sim racing career. Now, I'm an SRX driver, and well, this is the second race that I am driving as an SRX driver. Although, yeah, I have raced my race debut as an SRX driver in this league on the previous round. Unfortunately, I did not save the stream and I didn't have enough resources to make the video because of it. But here it is a bit of a resume of that debut race. So I qualified P12 with the 120.0. The drivers who qualified behind me didn't even set the lap time, so I was the slowest in qualifying. Could have been P9, but I validated that lap time. Heading into parental video, it was all decent, a bit clean, although I was expecting some carnage into turn 1. Remember that in this league, it is like Titanium Red, we don't use any single assist. And yeah, no virtual safety car. And until lap 4, oh boy, there was a bit of a crash, and I dodged because they ghosted. No safety car, not even virtual safety car could play because of that. And I was a bit racing at the back of the field without knowing that in this league they modified the point system. Even though you're outside of the top 10, you can get points. I did not know that. I thought that we were just battling for nothing. We would still get 0 points, but still we would battle because every position counts. And if they get tired on points, we can get like an advantage because we finished the position higher than the rival. And we head into lap 21, where the battle from the back of the field got pretty much tightened. At first it was a three-way fight for like P13, but then it got away with a four-way battle. Vettel and Ultra both had penalties, but still I was battling them. And we head into the final lap of the race. And we head into turn 1. I am wheel to wheel with Ultra, I overtake him. And we are into variantal video in P13, but Vettel, that was me, and I didn't notice nothing, and he spins me, and I am down to P16, but, oh wait, Ultra did not have a penalty, and it was until the final lap when he got the penalty, and because those drivers were having the penalties, we finished P13, meanwhile my teammate finished P12 but got promoted to P11 after Adam Schumer got a 10-second time penalty and got demoted to P12. So that is it on my debut race. It wasn't that great, but at least I got 7 points with the point system that this league is using, which is called TIR World Series in the category of Big2. Now getting back to the race that we're talking, the main topic of it. On my first flying lap, it was going a little bit decent, although it wasn't that good as I was expecting, a 111.96. Not good because on time trials I was setting pretty good lap times and improved my 110.984, and I think the fastest that I have set in that session of time trials, like an hour before this qualifying session, was a 110.904. So yeah, it was 1 second faster than the lap time that I have set a few seconds ago. Fortunately, I have 2 more chances to set better lap times, so I must not have to worry a lot. And indeed, I didn't have to worry a lot because heading into turn 12, I was improving by 2 tenths overall, and exiting that corner, I was now improving by 4 tenths overall. Heading into the final corner, it was pretty decent. 6th gear up to 7th gear just opened, and we set a lap time of 111.5. 5-2-3, which for now puts us into 6th position. But yeah, I need to be a little bit careful to not leave the racing line because, well, hope you have seen the marbles that I hit, that I cut, and that you have saw in the front wheels. And yeah, I need to be careful to not catch any marbles because I lose grip because of it, and that will ruin my flying lap. Hope that doesn't happen to me on my third and final flying lap. Also, I forgot to mention that I have set the softer tire allocation, so that means that I have 4 softs but 1 medium. I don't think I'll use 2 mediums. I don't think there's gonna be any single safety car. Relying on the experience I had on the previous race, which it did not get deployed any single virtual safety car nor safety car. So let's head into the pit lane and let's get prepared to our third and final flying lap of the session. And on my final flying lap, speaking about the marbles, we have lots of marbles and I run wide into turn 4. Ah man, I did not have grip and I got the lap time ruined because of the marbles. I was talking about not catching the marbles on the final flying lap, and I have done the exact opposite that I should have done. Well, I qualified P9, much better than the qualifying that I have done in the previous race, and hope I can finish in the top 10 or better. But man, I should have been careful with the marbles, but I wanted to do a faster lap time, but I wasn't that careful. So, well, qualifying is over for me, and we are seeing that Ablet is the only driver who is yet to complete his final lap time, and he goes into the pits. So qualifying is now over. Cloud got pole position with a lap time of 1:10.569. Lap time faster than I am capable to do it. Second place in qualifying is a Bulgarian, being 2.6 times slower than the pole time. Then in third is Pascal, then fourth is Stern, in fifth is Suisse, sixth is Ablet, seventh is Louis Jones, eighth is Edu, and ninth is myself, 10th is the Frenchman Find, 11th is Armor King, in 12th is a Turkish driver, in 13th is my teammate Kapi, and in 14th is Mirage, in 15th is Murder, 16th is Ramon, and in 17th the driver who got disqualified in qualifying is Ultra. With that, let's now head into the race. But before we head into the race, you know, the pre-race strategy. It is gonna be a default soft medium, and I was seeing that some drivers were starting on mediums and others were starting on hards. I think I was one of the few drivers, if not the only, who was starting on soft tires. And I don't know, but I decided to go with the default strategy. I lowered the fuel down to 53 kilograms. And here is the pre-race strategy. Now, let's get into the race and hope it goes well for me. Zizou told me that I had permission to take Edu out of the race. I don't know why, but I decided to not take him out of the race. The 5 red lights have turned on, and we are underway for the Spanish Grand Prix. Although I was a bit worried because we are seeing lots of crosses, and oh my goodness me, I don't know what's happening there. They are lagging a little bit. Heading into turn 1, we are heading on the outside. Oh boy, Guppy is... oh wait, he isn't right behind me anymore. He was for a few seconds, but oh, they're lagging a little bit, and I'm getting a little bit scared. and I don't know what to do. Oh boy, they're teleporting a little bit. Oh boy, I'm scared. I'm scared. Help me. I'm scared. I'm so scared. I don't want to be taken out of the road. Oh my! I don't know what's happening. Oh, lots of drivers are spinning, but in reality they aren't. I'm scared. Please help me. I don't want to be in these kind of situations. Although I'm upping to P8, but oh, Find is trying to. Oh my goodness me! I ran wide and Find ghosted me, and I'm down in P9. Oh boy, I'm pretty much in a tense situation, and Edu is down the order. Well, I didn't have the chance to take him out, but he's now down the order. From what I've heard, Edu was a former SRX driver, but he's left. I don't know why, but I know that he was a former SRX driver, and also he is a Mexican. I tried to overtake Fine, but I failed it, and for now we are maintaining P9, but still that's that fear of not surviving the race because of these drivers teleporting is still there. I was battling with Van Valdo for P8 for a few laps, and onto lap 7 I'm down to P9 once again, and also I've been overtaken by two more drivers, which are Murder and Guppy, my teammate, and we're down to P11. That's pretty bad. I did not have straight line. Well, I did not have DRS and the others did, and they got straight line. Well, I didn't have that much straight line, and I couldn't defend that much because I did not want to deploy much of my gears. I was now at 70%, and I braked so bad that I cut turn 5. That is pretty badly. I'm struggling with the grip. Well, lack of it, and exiting turn 7 I almost spun, but man, it is going pretty badly. Now I'm having DRS and we head into turn 10. I run wide. That is pretty bad, and I'm touching marbles, which means that I am losing a bit of more grip. I'm about to lose P11 because Edu is right behind me. That Mexican that Zizou told me to take him out. I'm not gonna take him out. I'm gonna do a fair defense. Lap 8, we are pretty much safe, at least, and we are still in P11. Hope we regain the advantage, although I don't think it'll happen. And oh my goodness me, I'm struggling a little bit. Unfortunately, the thing that I have said that hope we can regain the gap and overtake them. No, I don't think this will happen with these soft tires that are disintegrating pretty terribly. Man, and I'm in real danger of losing P11 because of Edu, and I think he'll overtake me in this straight, or maybe not. He's trying to be a little bit desperate, and oh, he ghosted, and we are still P11, and I almost spun. We are 4 tenths ahead of Edu, and I think, oh wait, no, I don't think we are safe, and I think we'll lose P11. And to make things worse, Ramon is 7 tenths behind me and is in P13, so maybe I'll be overtaken by 2 drivers, but no, I'll be overtaken only by Edu, and the lag is happening once again, and we get ghosted. Lots of lag is happening right now in this race. I don't know if it's only myself or the servers are a little bit terribly, or maybe it is because of the solar winds that is happening in these moments. I don't know, but let's move on and hope we can gain positions, and maybe it'll happen because Ablet has spawned and he's down to P10, and I got DRS from him, And I don't know, maybe I won't. He's on hards and I am on worn soft tires. And oh boy, I almost crashed into him, but he's ghosted. And lots of ghosting, and I don't know what's happening. It is a bit of a desync, and we are up into P10. Well, that was a pretty easy overtake, but well, he's pitted. And we are seeing that the Tyre is pretty terrible. We're on lap 10 and our softs are at 41%. And the pit window opens at lap 14. Man, no, these soft mediums will not be done. It'll be transformed to a soft hards and we're gonna box. I don't know, maybe when we feel that it is gonna be recommendable. I don't know, maybe in the next few laps, or maybe we'll maintain the pit window that the engineer is recommending us, or at least the game. But on the next lap, I couldn't handle with those soft tires anymore. It was too much tire wear. It was almost at 50%, and also I exceeded track limits once again and got the second warning after running wide at turn 9. And look at the tire wear. I set the box now, and we are gonna pit for hard tires instead of mediums, because after seeing the tire wear, I think that the mediums won't last until the end of the race, or if it lasts at the end of the race, they'll be at like 60% or at 70%, so that's why we're boxing on hard tires. And hope it goes pretty well though. Yeah, I must say that the strategy that I have done, it got pretty much messed, and I think the race got a little bit ruined, but never said never. It is not that late and we can make a few places back. Lap 17 and Ablet is catching me, trying to overtake me in this straight. Some drivers are boxing and Van Valdo is exiting the pit lane, and it is gonna be a three-way fight for P12. Ablet overtakes me down the inside and we head into turn 3. We see that Ablet is running out of ERS and we head into turn 4 around the outside, and oh, these marbles are ruining the battle, and we are down to P14 because of it, because I did not have the enough grip to turn, and Fund wasn't with the marbles and got better grip and he overtook me, and man, that is why we're down to P14. I don't know if I'm gonna regain the positions. Let's see how the race goes. On the next lap, more drivers are boxing, including my teammate, and we are up into P9. That will convert into P8, but not for a while, because I was attempting to overtake Alblet around the outside, but I braked earlier than him. And well, it is still going to battle for P7 now. That three-way battle that might get converted into a four-way battle, because Murder might join that battle if we are battling too hard. But I don't know, I'm doubting it a bit, but the doubt will become less because Murder is closing a little bit, but not that fast. So for now it's only a three-way fight for P7, or maybe just a direct battle for P8 if Volto goes way faster and pulls away from us. And instead, it is gonna be a three-way battle for P8 because Murder is out to overtake me in the main straight if I don't defend that well, and I'm deploying much of my ARS, but still it isn't enough. I don't have that much straight line speed. Ablet is pretty slow and I'm overtaking him, and it's almost a 3 wide in the main straight into turn 1, and we are up into P8 beginning lap 19. And oh, Murder is overtaking us down the inside into turn 4, and I'm touching some marbles. We're ghosting, and That means that I'm losing a little bit of the grip because of the marbles, and we're back into P9 because Murder overtook us. Ah, man. Maybe it'll be a 4-way fight for P8 if we battle too much. That gap P closes us, I don't know, but for now let's try to re-overtake Murder. But in the main straight, it's happening the opposite of what we wanted to have, and we are being overtaken by Arblet, and we are back in P10. Ah, man, I'm not having that much grip with those hard tires, and of course because Arblet is on mediums, and mediums are faster than hards, and all of that. But well, at least can I try to re-overtake Arblet? At least. No, I can't, and instead on lap 22 we are more than a second behind the Arblet, so we are now in P10. Oh man, I'm struggling with the grip, and I had snap of oversteer, and now we're in the 4-way battle for P10. Now we're down to P13, and we are seeing that Edu is ahead of us, the Mexican, which is who told me to take him out of the race. And well, maybe Cape will do the work. We head into turn 6 and he's doing that thing, and oh boy, oh my goodness me, I almost DNF, but fortunately he ghosted, and Edu retires from the race. Oh wait, no, he's out of the race, he got suspension damage. And that meant that the virtual safety car got deployed because Guppy, my teammate, took Edu out of the race. If I did not want to take Edu out of the race, my teammate did the work. I decided to stay out because I don't think it's worth it to box. Well, let's see how it goes. We're seeing that some drivers are boxing. One of them is a Arblet. And well, let's wait until the virtual safety car ends. And into turn 5, the virtual safety car ends, and we are back to racing once again. We are on lap 23, and hope we can maintain P9 with the penalties applied, because Mirage has a 3-second time penalty, and that means that we get up into P9 because he's less than 3 seconds ahead of me. So hope we can maintain that gap in order to get promoted into P9, and I almost get the 3-second time penalty because I almost ran wide into turn 10. Fortunately it did not happen, that thing. But yeah, we are seeing that Guppy is struggling a little bit, and we head into lap 24 in P10 physically, but P9 with penalties applied, and my teammate is going into the pits. Nah man, that is what happens if you get front wing damage. And he's boxing to retire from the race. I think he forgot that even though if you finish outside the top 10, you can still get points. Remember that in this league it has a different point system compared to the other league where they use the Formula 1 point system. Here in TIR they use different point system. Even if you are outside the top 10, as long as you aren't in P20 or you're still 90% completed, you get points. But unfortunately that top 10 will not last that long because Ramson is about to overtake me. Maybe in the main straight, I don't know, but the gap is 3/10 between Ramson and myself, and we are a little bit defending. Well, I decided to not defend that much. Well, I decided to deploy a bit of my ERS wheel to wheel, but I'm realizing that I haven't tried that much to defend from Ramson. He's on new mediums, well, on less worn mediums than my hards. And also, to make things worse, Mirage made the gap so far that now he's more than 3 seconds ahead of me, so now his penalty won't make him demote down to a position behind me, and now we're down to P11 with that thing. Hope that Ablet doesn't overtake me, and with that, hope we maintain that P11. No hopes of regaining positions, because these two drivers that are ahead of me are faster than me for now. Or do we? Well, we are in danger of losing P11. Maybe, oh, we are gonna get back into P11 because Mirage spun and Ablet tried to overtake me down the inside into turn 5, and we're back into P11. He did it successfully. I thought that he would ghost me, but no, it did have collision. I was just too confident that he would ghost me, but no, that lag of the drivers getting teleported isn't there anymore. We are now on lap 28 and hope we can at least to re-overtake Ablet, and we are barely having his DRS, and maybe we can maintain that gap and then re-overtake him and get back into P10 Mirage boxes. And I don't know, maybe he'll box for the fastest lap. I don't know, but well, we won't have the answer. Oh wait, no, we have the answer, and he is indeed gonna box for the fastest lap. He's on softs now, and maybe he'll pull pretty fast lap times trying to get the fastest lap of the race. Well, maybe he'll get that thing, but I'm not against of him having the fastest lap, because I'm not that competitive enough for now to get the fastest lap of the race. We get DRS once again from Ablet, and we are seeing that it's gonna be converting into a battle for P9. Ablet is getting closer and closer with Ramson, and so close that maybe it'll be a tight battle. Ooh, Ablet ran wide, but maybe it'll be only that Ablet will overtake Ramson pretty easily and battle is done. Or maybe not. Lap 30 and we are on the main straight. Ablet is overtaking Ramson down the inside into turn 1, and he completely overtook Ramson before turn 1, and maybe that'll give me a chance to overtake Ramson and get up into P10 and get up into the top 10, maybe even overtake Ablet and get into P9. Can I? Well, let's see. But first we need to go pretty fast and also consider of not going too aggressive because of the tire wear. And ending lap 31 to begin lap 32, I'm trying to overtake Ramson to get up into P10, and I'm having lots of speed, and I'm wheel to wheel with him into turn 1. I'm going to the inside, that turns into the outside to turn 2. Oh, we make contact and we are back into P11. That is not working that much well for me. We are catching lots of marbles. Oh man, unfortunately that attempt to overtake Ramson and get up into P10 hasn't worked that much. But at least we have one more chance. It is not the final lap of the race, and Mirage successfully gets the fastest lap of the race. I was saying that he's trying to attempt to get the fastest lap of the race. Well, he did, and unfortunately he didn't held that fastest lap until the end of the race, because Ultra got the fastest lap of the race now. And that thing that we are seeing, the gap, oof, unfortunately it is not gonna happen, the thing of finishing P10. Unfortunately we don't have DRS from Ramson, and we begin the final lap of the race. A little bit sad because we couldn't get P10, or maybe can we, if Ablet and Ramson both battle so hard that they maybe lose so much time that I join the battle and overtake them. Unfortunately it's not happening, and maybe I gonna conform with P11, but never say never. We're gonna maintain with that pace. Maybe they'll spin, or maybe they'll make a mistake big enough that I'm overtaking them. If they do those mistakes, Cloud wins the Spanish Grand Prix, and well, he won the race. But we are focusing on the RPOV. We are seeing that we have more than 60% of tire wear. Oh boy, that is not that well for us. That's why we didn't have that much grip. And the good thing that we boxed for hard tires instead of mediums. Unfortunately, we aren't finishing P10. Ah man. Or can we? Or do we? Murder is out of the race right before he finishes the race. And we finish P10 because of it. We have done it, guys, even though it isn't the P10 that I wasn't expecting to get. We finished P10. First top 10 of this league. My first top 10 of it. And hope I get way more top 10s, maybe even top 5s. But well, with that we get 10 points. With the league's point system, yeah, we get 10 points, and with that we are totaling to 17 points that we have in this championship. Remember that this is round 10, so yeah, I'll not be battling that much for high positions in the championship, but well, as long as we contribute that much in the Constructors Championship, because we SRX, which are in Williams, is in 6th position in the championship, so maybe we can get up into P5, but unfortunately that might not be that easy because the gap between P5 and P6 is a lot. So yeah, there you have it, guys. Hope you have enjoyed, and before we end this video we are gonna see the race results, which is Cloud getting first position, Paul, and maintain the first position and convert that thing into win. Pascal finished second, then the Bulgarian driver finished third, turned fourth, Weezy in 5th position, Van Bordeaux in 6th, Lewis Jones in 7th, Ablet in 8th, Ramon in 9th, myself in 10th, the Welsh driver in 11th place, Mirage in 12th, Murder in 13th, the driver who DNF'd right before the finish line. And yeah, these are the drivers who finished the race. I think the Turkish driver didn't even finish the race but got classified as P14, I don't know, but yeah, that is it, the race results, and see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.